Okie dokie guys, sorry, I thought I'd do this quick journey. It's the first time I've driven the car properly really since getting it back from the body shop. That trip was a bit stop-start due to the fact that pebbles kept on throwing themselves up the back arches, because the body shop is a farm, as I said before, so there was a lot of debris and a lot of noise, so I had to stop a few times to pick stones out the tyres, as invariably it is. I'm not sure if you can actually see me on the camera and what wider lens. I have set it up between the headrests because I haven't got a stand, a phone holder mount for my phone at the moment, but I'm hoping to get one which will stick on the window. So anyway, let's get going. We're gonna just done our local shop, and it starts on the button as usual. That starter motor sounds really healthy after I rebuilt it last month. I didn't do a video on that, but basically you can get replacement brushes for the original Ford starter motors, so it's a very simple job to take them apart and we put it back in. It sounds really nice. It sounds a little bit more or less gummed up. It definitely was gummed up on the inside with all the carbon and brush deposits over 20 years, but there was nothing wrong with the starter motor apart from the brushes. They were literally starting to fall out the holder as such. Anyway, let's get going and let's just get driving. It is a bit sunny today. Hopefully I will upgrade to a proper camera one of these days, but while my videos are just starting out and I don't want to go mad, you know, some people on YouTube go a bit mad when they're starting a channel and buy all this equipment and then it doesn't quite turn out the way they want it to be, like they're not getting the viewers or the subscribers, and then they get bored and then they stop. I don't want to be doing that, because I know my mind, sometimes I do change my mind more than I change my pants, but oh, come on. Shut the window because I haven't got any mufflers on that phone, so it will sound a little bit windy passing the phone. But yeah, some people make the mistake of going a bit too much too soon, and at the end of the day, phone cameras are superb compared to even what they were about 5 years ago. So anybody can start a YouTube channel and put some videos on and discuss what they want to discuss or show what they want to show. It's really a fantastic place to explore your niche, and that's what I'm doing at the moment. This car just sounds really nice. Just nice and smooth through the 4-speed automatic gearbox. I am going to be doing a video. I'm not sure when I'll be able to bring it out. It's a bigger video. It'll be based, I'm hopefully going to do a video on basically a buyer's guide for this car. Now, a lot of YouTube channels have done their own reviews on a Mk1 Focus. There's quite a few videos already from some very well-known channels on the Mk1 Focus. I mean, I think Hugnut did a video on a Mk1 Millennium, which was quite interesting considering there's not many of them left. They were the only Focus painted in yellow, and they were only produced around 2000, so they're X-reg examples. They're basically a Focus gear but with different paintwork, and they were all numbered, I believe. Oopsie daisy. Someone's just started a Suzuki Carrier and just blown a load of rubbish around the place. And some of the reviews are really interesting. It's interesting with every review how someone adds a slightly different perspective to the car's design and the way they were put together. I mean, you take this dashboard for instance. This dashboard, for me, it looks like someone's literally just drawn one line here and going across the cluster, and literally all the instruments have been slapped on above or below the lines. Everything seems to be quite simple and well placed. Those are the kind of things that I'm going to be talking about in my buyer's guide. I'm not going to go into a full depth review of the car because most people know what the car's about. You know, I could go on further about the Focus's control blade rear suspension. There will be an element of driving the car around in that video, but it won't be for very long. It will be mainly me going through all the points that you need to consider when you're buying a Focus. Everything from common issues that they now suffer from. Yeah, I'm going to do a kick down in my 4-speed automatic. Second, third, fourth, there you go. Nicely through the gears. I'm not sure how much you can hear that, and no doubt I'm going to look back at this video and think, no, they can't hear anything, I can't hear anything. So definitely some different sound equipment might be beneficial. I've got another set of roadworks here. Yeah, so basically it's going to be a combination of a review. I think I've stopped too far over, silly me. This is not a review of my driving skills. Yeah, so it's going to be a combination of a review and a buyer's guide, and it's going to be quite structured, and I'm hoping that people really do like it, and hopefully it's not just to get attention for my channel on a grander scale, for people that may not be naturally interested in a Mark 1 at the moment, or maybe just starting to consider owning one. But that's kind of the idea. It'll be an idea of how much you'd like it to pay for one. If you pay for one in this price bracket, this is what you can expect. They've all got very similar issues, so it's a lot easier to talk about. Obviously I've done videos that are more specific to common areas of the car. So I've done interior issues, I've done engine, gearbox, drivetrain issues. I have not done a video on bodywork issues as such, but I've done snippets here and there of what you can expect, but not a specific video, so I think I'll focus on something more down the line of that. And I haven't focused on suspension either, but I will be talking about that in the video as well. Certainly the control blade rear suspension with its control arms and very thin trailing arm, it's definitely something to worth consider talking about. But I will go over the design features, particularly the exterior design. I think it is definitely one of these it's a design classic, absolutely. Not everybody likes this dashboard arrangement, but most do, because it looks completely different from what had gone before, and nothing has ever repeated this sort of dashboard layout. I'd like to see a car that's got, if you think there's a car with similar design aspects, please shout out in the comments, because I don't think there's any car that I've seen that even remotely reminds me of this car. The Mark II was certainly more grown up. It's not a car I've owned, and not one that I would aspire to own, to be honest. I think the later ones were better, much better, in terms of exterior design, and a little bit of an update to the interior, but there wasn't really much. But you know, that's kind of the way it is. Come on, people of Birmingham. Half asleep today. Well done, sir. Almost right in front of me. Smash my lovely paintwork up, why don't you? Welcome to Birmingham. I'm sure that we have a massive reputation for being hooligans at the best of times, but you know, that's just the minority, he says. So that's what's coming up. I'm not sure when that video will be out, probably in a month's time after I've done all the editing, because there will be a bit of trimming and editing, and I might have to go and do some retakes with some factoring in continuity. You know, I know some YouTubers have had to go and do some retakes on a different day, and they've had to wash the car again and wear the same clothes. You know, these things people pick up on, and it's not great if there's no continuity. So it might be a bit of that, but I'm just learning how to use a tripod. I've got a wireless microphone coming, just a cheap one. Again, you know, I can't remember, there's a brand that make really good ones, but they're very expensive. And you can't justify that sort of cost when you're starting the beginnings of a channel, maybe a small following. I have noticed that I've got 26 subscribers. Whoa, that was double what it was a few weeks ago. So yeah, right, I am going to switch off now, guys, and I will see you very soon.